Hello and welcome to the Shine Your Soul Light Pick a Card readings. Alright, so today there won't be any extended today, so I might bring in a bit of tarot just in the individual piles. Not a lot, just a little bit for clarity. And then I'll leave it at that. So no extendeds today. Alright, so we have 3 cards, 3 piles, 3 crystals. The first pile number 1, the first crystal is an emerald, all right, and not your bright green type emerald that you normally get in as a precious gem jewelry. This beautiful emerald is great. Oh, we've come out of focus. Resonates to the heart. Okay, so it's often called the infinity stone. So it is very much about peace. It's very much about pure unconditional love, obviously, and it's about harmony. It's about harmony in relationships and connections with people. It's about bringing balance with harmony and connection with people and in relationships as well. It helps to heal the heart and soothe the heart, and it's great as a gift to others or yourself. Okay, so that is pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the blue lace agate. This is one of my favorites. Don't know if you can see it. It's lacy. That's why it's called a blue lace agate, and it's blue, obviously. All right, now the blue lace agate is a very calming stone, very much about tranquility, but it's connected to the throat. Okay, I actually just brought the crystal up to my throat then and forgot that you couldn't see that. So it's connected to the throat chakra. So it is all about you speaking peacefully, speaking harmoniously, speaking your truth from a loving perspective and a calming perspective. So it helps to dissipate anger and frustration. All right, love the blue lace agate. And very calming for earth signs, that one. And pile number 3 is the tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is a great power crystal, and this is connected to the solar plexus. So we've got 3 energy centers, okay? In fact, it would be better if this was in the middle, because it actually goes throat, heart, solar plexus. All right, so the heart is in the middle and it's the 2 chakras either side. But had I thought about that, I didn't. It's just the way it is. So heart stuff, speaking your truth and being assertive, confident and courageous as you move forward on your path. Alrighty? Very strong power stone. Now, I will keep track of the time stamps, and so you can forward the time to each pile, or you may wish to watch all of them. In the last few pick a card readings, they've all been very similar or have a very similar essence to each other. The energy has been very connected, so they were like layers of the one reading, and so that may happen again today. Let's see what happens. All right, so we'll start with pile number 1. So if you're not sure what you'd like to do, take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and then as soon as you exhale and open them, whatever crystal you're drawn to, that is the pile for you. All right, let's get started. Okay, so welcome back. This is pile number 1, the emerald, okay, which is connected to the heart space. It's connected to relationships, relationship with yourself, relationship with others. All right, so we've laid down the questions. And also, before I get started, I'm going to have to do this with every pile now, and so I should have done it at the start. Instead of the universe has your back deck, which I normally use here as the affirmation, I've been guided to use the Soul's Journey lesson cards by James Van Praagh, which has an affirmation on it. Alrighty? So, what lights you up? Teaching. Teaching lights you up. All right, I'm going to turn them all over and then we'll dive into the reading. How do you stay illuminated? Cancel, clear, delete. This is Archangel Michael energy here. Why is it glowing? The Fire Prince. Why is it glowing? Action to take from your heart. Clear the fog. Clear the fog. And an affirmation for trust. Peace. Peace. Beautiful. Okay. So the affirmation, I'm going to start because it's all going to tie into the affirmation at the end here. Teaching. What lights you up? You are a teacher. Alrighty. Now it may be you're a mentor of some sort for somebody, or a coach, or you just lead by example because of the way you look at things. The affirmation is you inspire young people to learn. Okay. So it's about you getting, feeling confident, because here I'm feeling this next card here. How do you stay illuminated? This one tells me that and this one here, clear the fog, action to take from your heart, tells me that you're feeling a little bogged down from things that have happened in the past that are fogging you or blocking you. However, I'm not going to say block, because block actually implies that you can't move it, you can't shift it. All right, we're going to say lock. There's a lock there. All right, and in the lock we can unlock it. So it's about you clearing the lock free. All right, with cancel, clear, delete. So how do you stay illuminated? Now I teach this to just about every client that I have, and I'm about to do an online course, which is going to be quite intensive, and this will be in it. What it is you repeat the words, and I did it in the this week's Earth Magic Energy Update. Cancel, clear, delete. Whenever you have a negative thought or something from the past comes up and you know that it's time to let go of it or surrender it, cancel, clear, delete, and throw it away. So I like to roll my hand around at my left side to pull it out. Cancel, clear, delete, and pull it out, and then replace it with a positive affirmation. Now in this case, your positive affirmation will be, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. How perfect is that? Okay, so what's going on here? And I know I'm reading a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but there's a story that intertwines with each other. It's kind of got a, you know how some movies, they show you what happened in the past in order to catch up. So this is what's going on today. You've had a bit of stuff in your past that has caused you to emotionally attach to the negative aspects of it. So it's brought up some shadow stuff for you. And as a result, you've been feeling a little bit challenged. Okay, when the Fire Prince is in its reverse position, it is about aggression. Okay, when it's in its upright position, it's about optimism. So it's glowing because, first of all, you've recognized that it doesn't serve you anymore, and now it's time to move forward in a positive manner. Okay, because it's time to do some work for yourself here. How do you stay illuminated? You stay illuminated by being your observer and starting to watch your thoughts, cancel, clear, delete them, and replace them with something new. Why is it glowing? Because you are reprogramming and rewiring yourself with positive thoughts and encouraging words, okay, to move you forward on your path. An action to take from your heart, which is connected to this, it's about clearing out the fogginess, which is the old negative energy. Okay, so it's time to get outside. It's time to get outside and clear your energy. All right, and do that because you know it's the best thing for you, even though you might struggle with the action of it. Okay, because this is action to take from your heart, but deep inside you know it's the best thing for you is to be your observer and get outside and clear your energy. Okay. And the affirmation for trust is around peace. Okay, gorgeous mandalas. I love this deck. It's growing on me. All right. So teaching lights you up, and this is also about you teaching yourself a new way of being, teaching, reprogramming, rewiring. Alrighty. Now we're going to ask for maybe 3 cards to help with some clarity around this pile number 1, emeralds. All right, 2 fell out. I'm just going to take what falls out. Ace of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So I didn't see the 4 of Cups, and I've gone, oh look, a cup of love, and that's what the cup is a new cup of love coming in. All right, now the emerald is connected to relationships, so not only is this about you and how you feel about yourself, but it's also about how you are connecting and communicating with others. All right, so this could be stuff that's happened from the past with another person that needs to be rewired and reprogrammed. Okay, and you need to release a lot of the old stuff because there's a new cup of love coming. An absolute beautiful overflowing cup of love, whether that's an idea or inspiration for yourself or whether that comes from somebody else. Remember, these are broad general readings. If you would like to go in more depth, then reach out to me for a private session. The 4 of Cups is you focusing on the past. All right, you're focusing on the stuff that happened and not seeing this new cup of love that's coming in. Okay, so it is absolutely time for you to do this work, to be open to the new opportunities that are coming in. And I feel like I want to grab one more card, please. What is the new opportunity coming in? Can we have clarity around that? Okay. All right, so this is about you balancing your energies a little bit more, because you've got the power to make the change. All right, you've got the power to make the change. You've got everything you need right now. All right, and that's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this reading is saying to you. It's time for you to teach yourself. Okay, be the observer. Step into the observing role of yourself, the healing role for yourself, and learn new ways to release the past and reprogram and rewire yourself in order for you to have much more fulfilling relationships with others, okay? And be open to new opportunities that come your way, okay? Because you've got the power to do this. You can. And it's very much about balancing, all right? And it's catching yourself, but not beating up on yourself about it, catching yourself for it, then recorrecting. And I feel like this new cup of love, this new offer that comes in, you'll need to tweak. You need to hold your ground a little bit about with what's happening in the past or what's currently happening, and bringing in the new information that's coming along as well. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, lovely peeps. I hope that helped you. Like I said, no extended this week, but if you wish to reach out for a private reading, you can certainly do so. All of my details will be in the description box below. Okay, toodaloo, thank you. Okay, welcome back to pile number 2, the blue lace agate. This is about your throat, your communication, okay? Peaceful, calm communication. So, I've turned them all over, and I did mention, I'm going to mention each pile because you may not look at the first one, but instead of the universe has your back, I was guided to use this the Soul's Journey lesson cards by James Van Praagh as our affirmation this week. Alrighty, and the reason why I've turned it over, because it all feels very connected. Okay, this is the soul lesson, and we've got an affirmation to rewire the soul lesson. All right, so what lights you up? Trust lights you up, and I've turned them over prior to you clicking in. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. All right, trust your feelings and your dreams, and you know where you need to go. You know what you want to do. You know deep down inside. It may be a little bit hazy at the moment, but you know what you want to do. Okay, so trust that pull that you have that's taking you somewhere. Okay. How do you stay illuminated? Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So this is part of this trust element, okay? Your intuition and your higher self, okay? Your intuition is within you. Your higher self is also part of you, but it is delivering you signs, and that is very much connected to the throat chakra. The ears and the throat are together. So this is also about listening, alrighty? And see her beautiful blue wings? It's about listening and noticing. How do you stay illuminated? You notice the signs, you notice the coincidences, you notice the synchronicities. It's all purposeful. Why is it glowing? The lady of the gift, generosity and receiving. Now, if it was upside down, it would be withholding, but it is generosity and receiving at the moment. Okay, it is glowing because the universe is giving you all of these beautiful signs and messages. Be thankful for them. Be grateful for them, okay? And there's also new information coming through for you. People are turning up on your path when you need them, okay? Example, let's just say you're ready, because this is about career here. You're ready to you're ready to write your you're ready to start your own business and you need help with your website. Well, someone's going to cross your path, or someone knows somebody who's going to help you with and direct you to the right person to help you with your building your website. All right, it's just a random thing. Okay, action to take from your heart is detox. Okay, so in order to hear and trust with a lot more clarity, you may be hearing and seeing and noticing and feeling and aware of lots of things, but in order to that to be to its highest possible level of clarity, then it's time to eliminate or purify your body and your diet. Okay, what you put into your body will help feed you and nurture with nutrients. And if you're eating packaged foods and junk foods and things with lots of preservatives and stuff in them, chemicals and stuff in them, then you're just clogging up your vessel. Okay, so it's time to get clear by eating a much more natural based diet. All right, and you don't have to do that every day religiously. It is moderation and balance, but in order for it to be effective, it's time to have a little bit of a clear out first and then balance yourself out. All right, action to take from your heart. Affirmation for trust. Now, the card says grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So, how does this tie in with everything else? All right, my feeling is this is kind of connected to the last pile as well, but something in the past is or you've occurred sadness. All right, something's occurred for you. It may have been a tower moment, it may have been, and we might pull a couple of tarot cards on it, but it's caused you to question everything, and hence why you're probably feeling all blocked up and clogged up, alrighty, and you're struggling with trusting yourself and the situation at the moment, because you're still processing and releasing everything here. But once you can see the lesson in what's going on for you, you can hear your own intuitive guidance and your own higher self with much more clarity. You can see that what occurred was necessary for you to gain the lessons. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so whatever you lost wasn't meant to be in your life right now, because it was holding you back from moving you forward. All right, and we've all been through some big major lessons of late, and if you haven't noticed those lessons, then you're not being your observer. All right, so can we have some clarity around what the grief is, please? Can we have some quick clarity around what the grief is? All right, we will take those two. Okay, So I think we'll pull some more as well. So the High Priestess, this is about you trusting your intuition and knowing that, coming back to here, all right, seeing the signs. So you've been shaken up, all right. The Seven of Pentacles is about all of your seeds that you've planted you're standing back and you're looking at them all and you're feeling confident that they're nurturing and growing and blooming with such great clarity that it's time now to harvest, or almost time to harvest. Okay, so you're looking at this with and this is where you thought you would be. All right, whatever happened, we still need a little bit more. Hey, okay, we had way too many come out then. All right, we have a couple more cards to clarify what needs to be let go of, what needs to be appreciated. What needs to be appreciated, please. So it's about you really trusting yourself now, and maybe you faltered before because you were feeling quite bogged down with all of your all right, the Ace of Pentacles is about a new opportunity coming in for you, a brand new opportunity around finances, business, career, okay? And it is coming in. It's coming into you. So this is about you trusting it. It may be that your intuition will deliver it to you because it's about trust, but I also feel like there's an offering of it as well, okay? So there's a bear in there and a pentacle too. There's a sunset going and ferns too. Open wide to new opportunities. It's time to clear the old. Right, I don't know why I broke out into song. I do, because it's the throat chakra that we're talking about. Alrighty, so that is pile number 2. Trusting that everything that you've been working towards, some of those stuff is ready to surrender and release, because when you were working on them before, your intention probably wasn't as clear. So now it's about you getting very, very, very clear about what your intention is, because there's a new beginning coming in, a new offering coming in around where you're headed and on your journey forward. All right, so let go of all the work that you've done. That's what it is. It's all the work that you put in before that you thought you were working towards. All right, all the stories that you had planned and prepared, but those ones, they're not serving you anymore. So this is about new, okay? Generosity, receiving, okay? This is heading in a new path with much more authenticity and clarity, but you need to clear yourself. All right, I'm going to leave that there. If you'd like, there's no extendeds on these today, but if this does really resonate with you, then by all means get in contact and we can do a private reading for you. All right. Toodaloo. Thanks very much. And all of that details will be in the description box. Okay. Hello, pile number 3, people. Tiger's Eye. This is your power center. All right. Your confidence, your courage, you moving forward, your life force. All right. Now, it is school holidays, and there are some children playing out the front, so you may hear them. Right, so hopefully not. We'll ask Archangel Michael to put us in the cone of silence right now. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to repeat myself again for those of you who've been watching the video right through. Instead of the Universe Has Your Back deck, I've got the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards by James Van Praagh as our affirmation for trust. Okay? What lights you up? Time to decide. All right, so this is definitely a carry on from the previous piles. There's layering going on today. So this is one big massive reading. If you've been watching the whole video, it's layers of the one reading. All right, so Time to decide what lights you up. Did this come out in the... I think it did actually. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. Alrighty. How do you stay illuminated? Power animal. Excellent. Why is it glowing? The Ice Queen. Action to take from your heart. Say no. Look how firm that is. Say no. And an affirmation for trust. Oh, doubt. All right, so the affirmation, I release the need to know all the answers. Okay. All right, so what have we got going on here? Well, this feels a little bit conflicting. All right, so in this energy that's coming up here, pole number 3, the tiger's eye, this feels very much about your instinct, what feels right for you, and what lights you up is that you get to choose. Okay, you are the sovereign of your being. You get to choose. This is what lights you up. This is what makes you feel alive, is that you know that the choice is yours ultimately in the end. Okay, and things that you choose to do, you've only can learn lessons from. Okay, either good or bad or indifferent. All right, there is no right or wrong, honestly. There's just there's lessons. So how do you stay illuminated around making your decisions? Now, you've got a strong connection with animals and or your power animals or your spirit animals. So the white horse represents, I think we've had a reading very similar to this before. The white horse represents being protected in spirit. So whenever you have dreams or visions with white animals, that's about you being protected. Okay, spirit's got your back. So from a spiritual perspective, this is saying it's important for you to connect more with animals and or your spirit animals. In that protective, safe space and with the animal energy assisting you, you feel stronger and more clarity around decisions that you make. Okay, now there are going to be, why is it glowing? The Ice Queen, ideas preserve, non-action, entitlement. Now so there's an owl in there too. This is about wisdom. All right, and there's a moon going on too. So very animal based. All right, so it's glowing because there are some decisions that you're going to have to put on the burner for a little while, because it's not the right time. And you know, energetically, you know, okay, because you're so connected with spirit, you know it's not the right time. And that's why this is the action to take from your heart. No, it's not the right time to do whatever that is for you. Okay, you feel it. It may be a romantic relationship because that is distracting to you. Okay, it may be somebody from your past that you've learned lessons from. That was Charlie barking. Or it may be excuse me a moment, no, she's calmed down. Okay, it may be someone from your past that you have cleared and you don't want to bring back into your journey right now. Or it may be somebody new and it is, you know, they're not the right person because you've learnt lessons. I'm going to have to check that out. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. All right, so if in doubt, throw it out. Now, that was a saying that I learnt in retail, in food retail, a very long time ago. So you don't need to know all the answers right now. All right, and if you're struggling, although this says it is time to decide. All right, so we're going to pull out some tarot and grab a bit more clarity. Now, there is no extendeds today. Okay, so can we have a little bit of clarity? It is very conflicting. This feels very conflicting. What lights you up? You know, you get to make the decision, but at the same time, there's something that pulls you because it's not finalized yet. things are on hold. Things are something's on hold, and you can't. It's about divine timing. But in the meantime, you get to decide other things. You get to decide to, okay, put it on hold. Yep, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's move forward in another direction. All right. And I feel cared for and loved and appreciated in other ways at this point in time. If it is connected to a relationship, it isn't the right time to move forward exactly right now. Okay. But you also don't need to know the answers as to why that is. Can we have some clarity, please? This is very confusing. Can we have some clarity, please? Yeah, it feels very hickledy-pickledy. Yes and no, yes and no. Can we have some clarity, please, around the Tiger's Eye pile number 2? All right, so what I'm getting, that's the indecision. All right, two of Pentacles, the indecision, which is back into pile number 1, which is heart stuff. So this is got to do with somebody else in your life right now, how you feel about them. You know that there's a connection with somebody, or it could be a group, it could be a workplace situation. There's a connection with it. Maybe it just, something happened and it fell through, or the relationship sort of dissolved somehow, but the conflict was never resolved. Yeah. Can we have some more clarity, please? So it's about you juggling what to do. All right, I'm going to take these ones. Okay, the Tower. Yeah, there's a Tower moment. So there's something's happened. It's been destined to happen. It was meant to happen. It was either felt very uncomfortable. Okay, there's change. There's big change, and it was meant to be that way. All right. And it was forced. Energetically, it was forced. It was meant to happen, okay? A big crashing down of things. But the Queen of Pentacles has risen up, and she's learned her lessons around it, alrighty? And now she's got the Princess of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords, which are both pages. So there's new beginnings here now. New beginnings around money and new beginnings around clarity, all right? It is ready to move forward. It's ready to move forward. And you can do this from a very grounded, stable perspective, okay? Trusting your intuition, trusting your clarity. So whatever happened here was meant to happen in order to teach you lessons, all right? Which was also, yeah, they're all connected. Teach you lessons about who you are, your strength, your courage, all right? And how you can move forward. It's helping to ground you, helping you to feel much more stable on your journey. And I am going to just take the top card. And so this is now, you've climbed to the top of the mountain, all right? And now you've learnt all these lessons, and now you're holding yourself accountable, and you're not letting any other, it's not about being defensive. Even though that's what this sort of implies, it's about you being strong now, okay? And here comes the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is going to come in, but you're going to have very clear boundaries, which is, where did I see the bear? That might have been in the last one. There was a bear, and so it's about you communicating, all right? So your boundaries are going to be strong now when you communicate with the King of Cups. Because like I said, this feels like a conflict. All right, he's going to come in. He wants to express things for you. This could be the opportunity, it could be another group, okay? Something from the past. They want to express their feelings, and an apology as well to you. And yeah, and there's the Princess of Wands. So you've got three pages, all right? New beginnings, new beginnings. You've got it's time for new beginnings. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. So what lights you up? Well, you know you get to make choices right now. Even though the universe is saying to you some things need to be on hold at the moment, you're safe, you're protected, but you're learning in this phase. You're learning in this phase. Alrighty? Okay, I'll leave that there. Namaste. No extended. If you wish to go further, then please reach out to me, and all my details will be in the description list below. Toodaloo. Namaste. Bye.